Hello, everyone, and it's time for a new season, Season 14, and this time I finally made REL 1, the first vampire team to ever make REL 1, so I feel pretty proud of that. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Jamis for the 7-month resubscription while the countdown was occurring. Let's go, Vamps, indeed, and we'll hopefully be able to pull up a good win. I know everyone has me pegged for this loss, but I'm going to try really hard to get this win here. And it's up against the Challengers Cup champion Larkstars Beard to Death, which clearly is a Norse team, and a very beefy Norse team at that. I'm going to go over, just to go over the start of the season, I'll go over my team again. Got 3 really good and well-developed vampires. Emmanuel Macron's sort of the star of the team with the plus strength, plus movement, and as a frenzy player in addition. And I think that's going to be pretty important in this game because of the sideline threats. He's going to be probably trying to camp the sideline and then use his frenzy. And this is going to make it a little bit more difficult for him to do so. Dimel Sum, who's a plus movement vamp, is amazing. Plus movement on vamps is amazing in general. And then has the usual Blodge, Sidestep, and then Pro. And She Dumpling has Blodge, Sidestep, Pro. And I took Grab for a utility piece here. Kind of wish I had Tackle, given the current state of the team. But Grab can still be useful in this matchup. And then we've got our rookie vamp, Kim Jong-uni, who I'm hoping to maybe get leveled. Because he's played 6 games, and all he has done is 1 pass. Yeah, it's been very difficult. And then following it up, we've got a variety of thralls. You've got Taco, the only original thrall left on the team. And he is an SPP sponge, more like an MVP sponge. 9 MVPs in 60 matches. By far the most of any player on this team. 3 Wrestle Thralls with Crab Louie, Raffle, and Bombaloni. And then we've got Flying Jacob, who's a project still, but he's survived, surprisingly. I've had him for quite a few games, and have not had to appo him. And yeah, I bought a Thrall. We bought Balut. So we are now at 14 players, which is a bit more comfortable than 13. Block Sure Hands. Yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm trying to make him into a carrier. That's the hope. But I mean, it really depends on the levels, David. If he gets like plus strength, then he'd be an amazing sacker. With that range. And before I go into this team, I actually played a practice match against myself, simulating this team. We called it Bred to Death, because when making this, when making the countdown, the stream starting countdown, I accidentally spelled beard bread. Didn't notice it until like a couple days after I was just looking at it. So then I just made a practice team called Bred to Death. It's just the same thing. But we'll go over his team if we're going to do that. But what I noticed immediately when playing that practice team was the Frenzy is a blessing and a curse for him. All the Mighty Blow, not all the tackle, but certainly all the Mighty Blows on Frenzy. So Frenzy traps are going to be very key for him to avoid. But he does have a lot of guard to do so. And here's the team. It is a really beefy North team with 15 players. We've got Old Dutch, Block, Mighty Blow, Yeti, already off to a great start with him. And very well developed Ulfs. Minus movement on the Wolverine kind of sucks, but it's not a deal breaker. But yeah, Mighty Blow, Block, Guard. You got Stand Firm on this one, Juggernaut, Tackle. He picked up Tackle for this game. And that's certainly a skill that's going to help him in this particular matchup against my Vamps. Hardly a scratch on it. Yeah. So if you didn't, I actually looked at the history of this team, and the only positionals he lost was one developed Berserker. This was the replacement. And a developed runner. That's why he only has one. And then like 5 linemen. And that's it. And I believe this is 1 season. No, this is 2 seasons. Which is pretty insane to only lose that little in 2 seasons with Norse. Oh, I'm sure they've butchered many teams. Some key things to note, other than just the whole smattering of guard, palm on the Berserkers, a leap on this runner, but otherwise just blodge, sure hand, step, sure feet. He only has 2 rerolls, so his risk tolerance is relatively low. Granted, he has block absolutely everywhere, so blocking isn't going to be an issue for him, but if he needs to do anything like dodging, it could be potentially a problem. And he's got 2 guards here on linemen, and then these super developed linemen as well, all with tackle. 2 with fend, 1 with dirty player. Norse don't dodge. They do if sometimes in a situation where they want to win the game. If I can force such a situation, I would want to, probably. They kill? Yeah, they do. When I was playing a practice match, the practice match, if I'd gotten the dice that I'd gotten in that one, it would have been a very tough game for Larkstar because he did not, because I didn't get removals when I was playing with this Norse team against myself. And immediately when that happens, this team finds it relatively difficult to safely commit because a lot of the AV7, you probably want to keep the guards together. And the Yeti also needs to behave as well. In terms of inducements, I'm going to get exactly 300k. Oh, there's one thing I want to do though. Before all this, because I had resolved myself to doing this. I actually need to think of a name. All right, that'll do. That'll do. I was going to buy another Thrall for this match. Because the way the inducements work out, it doesn't make sense for me to get an additional... I'd have the Wizard, which is 150. And then I have 2 Babes, and then I have 50k, which I can't spend. Unless I put more money in. But I'd rather get something of value first. So, we're going to get Lutefisk. And now we are a 15 and 1800 means we will get 260, which should still be fine for the Wizard. Unless he decides to drop like 2 linemen, I guess. Dangerously low treasury. Yeah. But honestly, I wasn't going to buy a Vamp no matter what. And if I lose like 3 Thralls, it's not the end of the world either. Just losing the Vamp's a problem, but that was going to be a problem even after this game. So, even if I had played 13 players and had 90k, I could have just like replaced the Vamp and then been playing like at 13 players still. Which wouldn't have been great. Just roll 6s and win? Yeah. What I learned going up against this team when I was playing a practice match was that it was very hard for me to actually get the ball out without tackle. It was very difficult. And I had to... And when I committed, there was a very... and when I committed to get 2 dies into the cage using gaze and whatnot, it was very clear that if I didn't get the ball out, I was going to get punished really hard. So you're probably not going to see me commit unless I feel like it's a golden opportunity. All right. I doubt... He probably should have dropped lineman for this matchup if he wanted to maximize his chances of winning. Because honestly, 15 players is way too much for this particular matchup. I could go Igor and get 16 by putting 10k, but the babes are more valuable, because if a vamp gets KO'd, that will help a lot there. And it also means that if thralls get KO'd, I will still potentially have a bench. More likely have a bench. Yeah, this is what I was intending to do from the start. We got bodies. They're not great bodies, but as long as they can stick on the pitch, should have a shot. That's going to be the key thing here. When I played the practice match, I played defense to start first because I won the toss. If he wins the toss, he probably will kick. That's a lot of players. And there's a lot of players on this side, too. So I don't think we're going to need... I'm pretty sure he's not going to have to worry about going down so many players that it's going to hurt him in the player count. I can definitely still see that for my team. I'm definitely going to kick this ball to start. So there's receive, there's kick. I'm definitely kicking. And I was experimenting with some defensive setups, and I found that this one actually wasn't that bad. Because ultimately, he's going to get a hit on Thrall no matter what, because I'm not going to expose a vampire. We have to get the other vampire out as well. Take the kick off. We're going to have a wrestler on the line. I think the way I did it was I had these vamps over here, but actually, since I have kick, when I did my practice match, I could kick it wherever I want. And I don't know if he wants to go into this direction. All right, so let's move one of the wrestlers out, and then I need to get the busted guys on the line. 0 SPP guys on the line. Who's the lowest SPP wrestler? I don't think you've seen a match with 30 rostered players. Yeah, well, this is one of them. It's outside of Imperium. Imperium, I'm sure you see that quite often. All right, so this is a very good combo for me on this side. And I think I want to spread him out here. We're going to put the wrestler over here. Because if he's going to try to like do some kind of surf, like you could surf this player. He could surf both players if he rolls enough pushes. I don't know if he'll invest that many players to do that though. And minus Agi on the Ulf if he decides to keep him in the middle. And I think this is a good setup. Yeah, you're going to go down players in the middle of drives, but you want to be able to start a drive with 11 players as vamps as much as possible. Because if you don't, it is particularly painful. Because your ability to send thralls and have pivot points down the field is harder. You're going to have less the ability to do that, so you have less reliability in terms of moving your ramps. Yeah, so we'll see if he goes for a surf on one of these linemen. He has the ability to do so. I have the wrestler guy here because he's the most valuable one. And I could foul these Palmers I want to be careful who I foul with. Because I think Taco, I'm going to try for the early score if I go on offense. Hopefully to Kim Jong-un. The only issue is on defense. Kim Jong-un is usually like, oh, I can use Hypno Gaze on him because he has no skills. The other problem is that without having Blodge, if you do Hypno Gaze like on these players, the counter hit is particularly punishing. All right. And I could kick it deep, but I'm probably not actually going to send players down. And I don't think I can segment him down effectively without risking vampires or important players. So I'm going to kick this one short. And hope that... Because it's not like he is orcs or dwarves who are particularly slow and I could potentially outposition. We're about the same speed. So I'm going to try to get him to either fail a pickup or potentially be in a vulnerable cage. But I probably won't commit. This side is a lot stronger on my end. Even though the Yeti is a little bit closer. Oh. Can I get a blitz? No. Great scatter, though. That is a great scatter. Because he has to use most of his movement just to get to there. Actually has to use all of it. Grab also makes it feasibly possible to surf him if he decides to sideline cage that. But I need to actually get in there to do the surf, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to deny that. And oh, Juggernaut would be so amazing on Macron right now. Otherwise, you could just get the surf here on Neckbeard McNasty. But this is a very good kick to start. We'll just have to see where the removals lie. I need to turn off animations. He's waiting for this one to finish. All right. I like how he'll be out here and a little bit exposed. Wrestle. Yeah. And that opens up a lane here. And means no tackle on this guy. So we're going to see some rotation here for sure. So this is so far an excellent start. All right, this is surfable. But someone's probably going to occupy this space. I might try to bring down this vamp over this way. It's technically still surfable. It's not as great. He has this guy he can use, but he's probably going to try to free this berserker rather than do this block. All right, so tackle here, but that's very easily Hypno Gaze if I move here. Granted, on jump up, piling on. Not something I'd want to do unless I could really I could really hit him with the surf. Because if I get the gaze, I could do this 2+ dodge to get in there. But I'd probably need to do at least 2 gazes to do it. So, not a real fan of that. Yeah, and this guy makes it like to the point where you have to do 3 gazes, and it starts to get really excessive. That's a berserker block. So the Yeti's gonna be blitzing something then. Okay. Bolt down makes sense. You don't want to extend yourself down here. Probably going to see a pylon, especially since we didn't use Mighty Blow on the armor. KO is okay, especially on the most expendable player on the pitch currently. Yeti going to blitz the kicker. Does not get the knockdown. There's no frenzy trap, so I'm just going to fend this. I don't think taking the additional hit here is worthwhile. Alright, that's fine. Stand firm. I'm gonna try to protect. Wonder if I foul with the wrestle here. Gets the pickup successfully. GFI's away. And that ball... I mean, I could technically go around this way. It's not great. It's really bad. And these berserkers here are really dangerous to stand around. Oh. I'm gonna move here? Go ahead. Well, most of his players are over here, so I kind of want to stand a little bit towards this side. Though I do want to get this hit on this Ulf. I don't want to commit a lot to it, though. I think we can commit these two players. This guy can go left. And I think I want to foul here. I don't know if... I think Flying Jacob is going to be the foul if I'm going to do that. And we're going to blitz with thralls rather than blitz with vampires. Because I'd prefer not to move them. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan here. So if we move this guy here, it will be an assist for the 2-die blitz, and then we can do a pretty nice foul on this guy to punish here. Potentially get a tackler out, which would be nice. Bushes are fine. They're not great. But could be worse. You can stand here. How in danger are we? We're not in that much danger. These vamps could probably just stand here and be fine. The only issue is I want to get a hit here. Guard could wrap around. Gaze here is okay. He's going to stand firm, so this is fine as it is. I want to kind of get him as far left as possible. And we can gaze here. I don't want to commit this vampire to this scrum. Alright, we'll gaze here, 2-die him. Knock him down. And this is also a foul, too. So no counter hit here. I think I'm going to commit this vampire over here. And then we'll step on him. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Full run up. It's something. Ah, DP would have gotten a KO there. Goodbye, Thrall. Why did I know? I was going to try to protect this vampire from the Claw Mighty Blow hit, but that's not going to happen. It was either that or I Bloodlust, and then we would then proceed to remove that Thrall anyway. I didn't run around him, Ezekiel. All right. It's a lot of commitment here, but it also means this guy, it's a punish here. Granted, he can still palm with this guy, but he's not tackle. Well, there's one thing I'm noticing. DP is off the pitch. That has to have been a misplay. Because we have this Lino here. Yeah, that can't be right. Well, that has to have been a misplay by Larkstar. And it would be really nice to have the DP to punish. a vampire for over-aggression. Alright, this is fine. It's the knockdown. No armor break. Truth be told, I can only follow one at a time. Another KO. Those babes are looking like a great pickup so far. But honestly, this defensive drive could be it's not going very well considering the amount of hits we've taken. He's gotten 3 KOs and he's gotten, what, 4 hits? 4 knockdowns. I'll phrase it that way. I guess one of them I did to myself, so we'll say 2 on 4 knockdowns. Let's see. I do have a reroll, so maybe I want to get a vamp in scoring position to try some silly stuff, especially with the way he's positioned here. The tacklers are all way to the left, so this vampire up here is pretty safe. Is he missing a runner? Yes, he is, Arch. That runner died a while ago, though. I think it was in season, so he was playing the entire Challengers Cup without that runner. Oh, I am well aware, Ellie. I'm well aware. Well, fouling now, if I want to try to use this wizard on this drive, is, it's not a particularly great proposition. Especially given... So this is trying to avoid the fireball. The only issue is it makes the lightning bolt a lot better. This guy's still standing here, so if this guy still stands here, he can't be surfed. Tackle dodge, no. Huh. This is weird. All the tacklers are over here, mind you. So if this vampire were to get the ball over here, you have a pretty hard time knocking him down. Damn, he's making the wizard, like, so tempting. See, getting in there is kind of annoying now, at least. I'm gonna think about it. I don't have a scoring threat. And I'm down 3 players. But I have all KOs. I don't need to use the wizard here yet. I think I'm gonna wait for a better opportunity. So... I think I might just go for the Yeti, honestly. Because the Yeti, if I can get the Yeti down, he's not exerting tackle zones. And it might be difficult for him to get up. And it's very easy for me to knock him down. This hit, if I don't get it, I'd have to bite here. If I bloodlust. Alright, we'll knock him down again. Imagine he stand firm, so otherwise I just push him wherever. Okay. He wants me to follow up into the Berserker. You can go right there. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I chose not to stand firm there. I can move the kicker here and be more aggressive. Okay. Let's hope we can get a knockdown on him. That is not a knockdown. Means that I would need to dodge away from this guy if I want to keep my vampire clean. That is a knockdown. I still need to dodge away. Him being marked doesn't add a whole lot of value. Stun, which is great. Do I need to dodge away? 1 assist here. But if I move here, then he can't really knock me down effectively. And now this guy can't exert tackle zone. So guard here. If I just cancel this assist, it would be enough. If I move here and gaze here, he'd have to activate, and then he could only get 1 assist on this vampire. This vamp's a little bit exposed, but the frenzy trap is a very real threat for him. I think I'm okay with this. All right, and we'll gaze here. I don't want to risk the snake on the dodge here. We'll pro this. Fail, doesn't really matter too much. Now, do I want to move this vampire to get the foul again? This vamp becomes more relevant if I move him here. The bite, though, is... I have the reroll, so I think I would reroll the bite if I had it. So, we'll do it. And... we stun him again, at least. Oh! F you, Manchu! He dead. He's not coming back. This is a great start. Hey, Zoot. I'm on it. You can count on me, Zoot. All right, that's going to be a fend. I don't want to take more hits than I need to. That's going to be a fend, so he can't pile me on. And there goes the kicker. Niggle. Goodbye, Taco. It was nice knowing you. Hey, Choxbirds, thanks for the subscription. Hey, Onigoku, thanks. That Grazoot was danger to society. He was, Calric. Not anymore, though. We got him. Yeah, Taco just got niggled, so not really worth keeping him along. I've got plenty of thralls, so it doesn't really make sense to keep him. Leader will be coming back next game. Hopefully, if I get an MVV on a thrall, hopefully it's one with 3 SPP, so I could just replace the kick. Do I just keep fouling? Do I just keep going like, hey, that's a very nice Yeti you have there. Be ashamed if something happened to it. All right, but first we want to play at least some kind of positional game. Oh, we're actually even dodging now. See, this is where the rerolls are gonna hurt, but he does have 3 now because of the kickoff event. Granted, he probably wouldn't re-roll it, but still. It doesn't actually make sense to follow the Yeti as much. He's not really that dangerous. And he's going to be on the ground next turn, so... if I stand here, he's not going to blitz with him. If I stand like over this direction, this Yeti is sort of just going to be like, yo, I'm here, but not doing shit. In terms of wizard capability, there's a 4-man wizard here, 4-man fireball. Honestly, meh, it's not great. I mean, if I got all 4, I'd probably get the ball, but still. All right. That blitz feels good. I want to get more players over here. Sidestep's okay. This guy could definitely hit me, though. I want to avoid that. I want to avoid a tackle hit on that vampire. But I also don't necessarily want to move all of these players. This is fine. I can then move here. Or back here. Back here makes more sense. Because then we're farther to the right. It's to make it like, oh, you can get down here, but it's scary. You don't want... You can try. Oh. Notice how all the fens are in the middle of the field, too, so they wouldn't be able to get that far down here. Let's do this block first. It's a pow. You're going back. We're going to stay for sure. Crunch. Got one. Walrus is badly hurt. That's not going to really impact him for the rest of the game so much because he has such a huge bench, but... Actually, no, right here. This feels better. And...
Oh.
I don't want to move all these vamps, but it's kind of annoying if I don't. I'm trying to get him go back this way. I don't really... I mean, if he's willing to go down this corridor, good luck. But the point is I don't want him blitzing vampires. And right now, that's going to be... Unless he goes for this one, which he can. Frenzy Trap bound, though, if he doesn't position very well. I should have moved this guy farther. I should have moved him, like, over here. Then, like, the Yeti blitz is less appealing. That was a mistake. Because I'd rather have this Yeti on the ground and have him try to roll wild animals on 4+s than to blitz with him. But if he doesn't get him down initially, there will be the GFI. Yeah, he's definitely going for the blitz on the Yeti because he wants him up. At the very least, it's not... I was actually more looking like, oh, if he blitz him with the Palmer, he can get a removal on a Thrall, which I want to avoid. Yeah, we're going to go left again, which is fine. That's a lot of assists. Yeah, this guy is going to be essentially what he's doing is to prevent me. He's going to stay sort of probably back around here. I guess, well, right now he's going to probably stay over here. Ball is going to be in a vulnerable position because the Yeti is probably, unless he gets a bolt down. If he gets a bolt down, the Yeti's here. It's in a really strong position. Otherwise, then this gap becomes a problem for him. Because then it's very easy for me to get in there. Because if the Yeti is standing here, it's a... I might bolt this. Yeah. Gets the knockdown on Flying Jacob. Flying Jacob is stunned, but fine. I could probably just mark this. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Now do I go for it? Actually, I don't think so yet. As sucky as that is, not yet. We wait. Yet again. He has 2 players up on me, but as long as I keep these vamps towards the middle. Because what I could do is, like, if I got the wizard and I zapped, I need to get through these 2 guys. I can gaze this one, then blitz through the other. Like, here. That's not terrible. It's the tackle. Actually, let's do it. Now I've convinced myself. And I just failed the bolt. That's the second bolt I've failed. Not with this team, but in a row so far. Yeah, there's no GFIs if I do not get down there. They'll need to dodge out, though. I doubt we see the stand firm to force me on the Yeti. That's fine. Okay. Guard there. It's not great. 2 die into a 1 die possibility. There's a gap here he can go down.
Oh.
I'm okay with this positioning. I don't mind if he tries to route around back here because these guys are going to be kind of lost. If he routes around back here, then these guys are all going to be relevant. Welcome to Curse this season. Oh, yeah. Chances are I'm going to be getting a bunch of wizards, so hopefully they're not all bad. Okay, so we are going to go right. That means this is the blitz target. Juggernaut means both down's a knockdown here. No removal there. This player can't go down much farther. Could like stand in the way, but... I can push him towards the sideline with grab if I can get a blitz on him, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm not really... He can score early. That would be fine with me. This early, 3 turns is enough time for my... More than enough time for me to be able to try to push something downfield. Well, we're committed this way. We're not in scoring position because we don't have sprint. So, I mean, technically these 2 are in scoring position. Definite frenzy trap here because of the guards and the stand firm.
Oh.
Can you get the blitz? Yes. I'm not going for the ball this turn. It's too difficult. I mean, I could, but this is okay. No armor break. This is not strong enough by itself. Now it's strong enough.
Oh.
And if I do that, I can't dodge him out. Blitz is there, you can just run through. Oh, there's the snake. Routine snake of the match. Creates a big gap. But the other option would have been to frenzy trap myself. So... Okay. Pretty sure this is the blitz, and then he moves right. Could foul the vamp, but... yeah, I guess you'd use one of these linemen. Yeah, it's very common that I snake like a dodge or bloodlust. Even though, how many dodges have I done this game? The answer is probably like... I've done at least one. And then I tried to do a thrall dodge and failed. So 2. Yeti refuses to move. That's why you don't want to stand next to the Yeti or stand anyone up near him. I was gonna then do this dodge, but on the positive side, if he does want to move right, this vamp's in a very relevant position. So that's the blitz. This guy. Apparently. It's the knockdown on Bombaloni. Wrestle. It's SPP. No armor break. Is he just going to stand on him? Probably has someone better that he can stand on with. This... Is he just going to try to outrun me? He won't be able to do so. He'd have to do it... He'd have to screen me off. So let's see, can you get out of range of this guy? Yes, with the double GFI this way, but can't get out of range here. Okay. That's not very good. Probably another GFI, why not? Force me to roll dice. Because all I need, well, this guy, why didn't he get this guy up first? Is that going to be a foul? Didn't get an armor break. You'd see the little stars here if he did. Alright. Does that add a whole lot to him? Eh. I don't mind taking these hits. So this gaze is pretty important. If I don't get this gaze, what else do I do? Okay, we get the gaze. We got a nice 2+ dodge in for a 2-die blitz on ball. Have this guy attempt to recover it. Is there anything else I want to do this turn? Before I do this blitz, I don't think so. I mean, I could have actually blitzed with the grab. He's going to go down to make it harder for me to get this way. Okay. Well, if I do this, then I will re-roll this. And then I will snake the dodge. I will not snake the dodge. Kapow! Somewhere over here. KO on the runner. That's nice. That's really nice. Could go for the pickup, but then we just get hit back. This is enough of a deterrent. Standing up this vampire is reasonably... There's some risk involved there. I could get on him, but I can't get on the ball, so there's not really a whole lot of value to doing those GF5s. If I fail, the Bloodlust, I have to go bite here, probably stand here to do so, so I'm not on the Yeti. There's a tackle dodge and a Bloodlust. Honestly, just standing up feels strong, because it keeps these guys here. We will then just proceed to gaze this guy. And fail. And we would have failed the dodge, so that's good. This guy is in scoring position. I'm okay with this. He does get a 2-die with tackle on this guy. Alright, no knockdown. Frees up these two. He can push him up, that's okay. This is going to be my scoring threat. If he does not try to score immediately. There's a frenzy trap here if he goes for the blitz with the Ulf. If he doesn't get the down initially, I don't think he can avoid it, because I could just sidestep right and then left. Yeti fails to do stuff because Yeti is Yeti. Should have activated the guard first, unless he was intending to do a dodge there. That is not a knockdown. Sidestep here. Skull. Double skulls! Let's go! Hey, truck. Let's go! And he didn't activate this guy, so this vamp's free!
Oh.
To an extent. Okay. No thralls there is a bit concerning. We're not going to catch the ball here on a 4+. I'd probably dodge it out and then throw it upfield. Let's get the ball free first. I do not want to follow this because it actually cuts my path to get upfield. This is fine. I actually should have done this to start. Gaze here. Stand firm. These thralls, let's try to deny the score. At the very least, let's make it so it's going to be very hard for him to score next turn. If I get the gaze here, then it frees up both of these thralls, and now we have a lane to like get over here.
Oh.
There. I can get up there. That's fine. Plus add, you can't get to it. I don't want to risk the fumble there because then it makes the counter score fairly likely. Well. Wait, can he even... He can get this guy under the ball. Alright. He can just... I hit the stupid... There we go. I just need to do 2 GFIs and a Bloodlust. Wrestle it is. Wild animal. Yep, this Yeti has been doing great for me so far. Good Yeti. Well, if I get a score, then losing this game becomes pretty difficult. Tying this game becomes reasonably easy. I'm okay taking this hit. Oh, There's actually a way he can deny this score. Let me see. Yes. I see what he can do. He fucked it up, though. He's not... If he had gone for the blitz, and if he blitzed me this way, it would have denied me the counter score. So, I can't get to the ball, right? If he pushed me this way, I'd have to move this far to get to it. You should stand here. What do you... This is... Larkstar is playing so sloppy. If he was standing here, then I would have to go... I'd have to dodge through the tackle zone or gaze him. Why? This is sloppy. This is really sloppy. I'm just trying to think if the gaze is worth it or not here. It makes it a 3+, 2+, but then I'm doing the double 2+ here for not even a chance. At the very least, we'd have... Oh, no, not even the Thrall can get there. In terms of like a pure odds percentage, I have Pro as a backup here. But I'd re-roll GFI if I failed it. I do have Pro for the Hypno Gaze, though. The double 2+. So this is a 3+. Double 2+ is just naturally better. And then yeah, I think this is worth it. I'll Pro it, but if I fail, I'm not gonna try it. Okay. Who to bite? Oh, Crab Louie. Or do I bite Flying Jacob? Let's bite Flying Jacob. Well, that makes the decision easier. All right. We would have failed anything we would have done there. Go, Macaron, go! Yes! Damn Babe not getting the wrestle back. Why? Those babes, they failed. Honestly, if they was going to bring anyone back, it should have been the wrestle, but whatever. All right. Yeah, thanks, Truck. Yeah, we're up 1. I was not expecting, especially after the wizard failing. I was like, there was one thing, though. I felt like he was very sloppy in terms of like moving down the field and then trying to keep his runner safe. And then if he had positioned this guy in a better spot, like if he had positioned him under the ball, it would have been very hard for me to get it. I'd have had to dodge through the tackle zone or Hypno Gaze. And obviously you saw the attempt to Hypno Gaze just resulted in a bloodlust. And I am okay with this. I actually, if he had committed these players to the line, I probably wouldn't go for it. But lineman, no problem, man. Just put some wrestles on it, block with some thralls. This guy's stand firm. But the frenzy traps, he's trying to make it so if I blitz with like Macaron, the frenzy traps would be real. Ah. Well, I'd be okay blitzing the runner with the grab. Disturbing presence. I was gonna think maybe of holding it on Flying Jacob, but what I would do with Flying Jacob is if he got like stand firmed or sidestepped, I could hand off to a vamp. But if the Yeti has disturbing presence there, it makes it less likely, makes it less appealing to do something like that. See anyone off the pitch that I don't care about? Not really. So I think we're going to hold it with Dimil Sum. The hope is that we can eventually hand it off to Kim Jong-un. If there is a perfect defense, I do not want to be in a position where it completely screws me. So, and I don't want a vamp getting blitzed. That is definitely not on my this makes the blitz with this guy less appealing because of the frenzy trap. Because I sidestep here and it becomes a half die, assuredly. This is just basically me saying, if I get a perfect defense and these thralls, whatever happens to them, fine. And we're not in a rush. At least not yet. I don't expect to move very many vampires this turn, so maybe 2 vampires. The ball carrier and this guy. Perfect defense! What do you know? Good thing I didn't commit any players to the line, other than these. So I am not horribly burned by this. It's just going to suck mildly. And I can go any which way. This way it's the preferable way because we got 2 vamps. But Macaron would be very hard for him to knock down if he was just charging up the field by himself or with the thrall support. Like, we're going to have to commit players to these wides. Otherwise, then they're just going to run up. I'm okay with this. Yeah. I've been screwed by so many perfect Ds. It's just like in my innate nature to be like, I just feel it coming. You just know. You're like, this is about time for a perfect D. And you're like, oh, let's set up in such a way that it doesn't completely screw me. All right. Where's the tackle? The tackle's over here. Well, you got 2 tackles here, but this isn't going to be sufficient to knock down Macron if Macron were to get the ball. No, Macron's only 25 SPP away from Legend. Maybe get it this season. Yeah, Steak Mittens. Can't be my stream without unintentional innuendo. But yeah, swapping out this actually feels strong for him. Basically saying, look, you can come up. This guy, this is... Okay. I'd be like, if one of them caught it, that would have been a problem. How close were we? Not close at all. All right.
Oh.
Tackles here is interesting. Do we try and... Let's see. What's our capability of knocking down this line? Virtually nothing. So let's not try that. Because the best thing I got is like this 1 die here. And if I blitz this guy, then I got a 1 die on stand firm. No, and I don't even get a 1 die on stand firm because I only have 1 assist in the guards here. So screw that. Yeah, not very bad. Very bad. Yeti is here. That means he's exerting whatever he does over this way. I want to move up this way. I just don't have enough players to. So I have to hold off. I feel. Because what I could do is like pick it up and then hand it off to him and then have him run it up. The issue is then, is there's still plenty of players free. He could even get this. He can't get this guy free, but if I had like a screen, if I could get 2 players over here, I'd do it. I guess you could get, let's see. You could get that far. Not great. It's particularly not great. We could get a screen going here though. And it'd actually be pretty safe. The only issue then is the gaze, is the stink here. For the 3+ handoff. Yeah, this one's not as easy of a turn as the other one. I think what I do is I move you into scoring position to start. The blitz probably is just going to be on a player. Alright. Can get blitzed. With tackle if he committed to it. He'd have to commit a lot to it though. I can move back. That's okay. These guys are screening off here. I almost want to pick up the ball to start. Unfortunate. Do I still blitz? I'm gonna blitz here. As long as I don't completely and utterly fail. Stun there is fine. We'll bite this guy, because he's just going to get hit otherwise by like the Yeti or whatever. Now he's just stunned.
Oh. Oh.
Ball is reasonably safe, and now disengaging from this would be a nice thing to do. Disengaging from the Yeti would be convenient. Fail. 2 stun thralls here. But now the Yeti is going to have to move or blitz, which I'm okay with. This guy's a scoring threat. What I would have done is rotate this guy up here. Well, over here, I guess. Because if he commits a lot of players for this knockdown, which he would have to. So in order to get a knockdown with this guy, unless he's going to do the double G5 blitz with Wolf, he needs to commit 3 players for the 2-die unless he uses the runner with the Dauntless, which then he could just commit 1, but it's a blodge hit. And if he commits 3 players over here, this is all that's going to be left for the right side. So I don't think he's going to go for the blitz there. Yeah, the bodies are still nice. As long as they're still on the pitch, they're exerting some sort of way to stop him. Hey, Shador, it's going great. We killed, F.U. Manchu on a foul. Double dead. And managed to get the score despite the wizard failing. Get the counter score. I am now been indoctrinated into the superfed hall of wizards at this point. Still somehow managed to steal the ball despite the wizard rolling the 1. Well, I could still tie Shadora. Who knows what's gonna happen at this point. Alright, what are you gonna do, Yeti? Are you gonna blitz somebody? You're gonna blitz yourself on the ball. Cool. Alright. This is looking really sparse for him. I'm okay with this. Wedge them gods. Yeah, if this player were able to get up here, there'd be very little to stop him. Yeah, this is just full commit, so he needs to pray that I fail this dodge. No tackle, mind you. Oh no, now there's tackle, never mind. Tackle. It's a thing. Alright. Okay. Looking at my options here. This guy's a 2+ dodge out. And tackle. These guys are gonna be here to keep these guys tied down. No dodge here, no dodge here. We could gaze here. If I get the gaze here, then this guy becomes free-ish. If I get the gaze here, it doesn't change anything. Other than, I guess, this guy. So let's try to gaze here. It's fine. This is... There's dice involved here for sure, though. Not making it easy. Plus agility here is annoying. By Bloodlust, it's particularly annoying. Alright. How the hell do I get out of this mess? This is a 1, this is a half die. I think I'm gonna try the 3+2+ here. Push you down onto this vampire. This is okay. Okay. I failed. Oh no, I succeeded! Huzzah! I was hoping to push him down this way and get him stuck on this vampire, but that didn't happen. Getting the 2-die is reasonably easy. He just needs to free up this guy. If he doesn't, then it's difficult. Unfortunately for him. Yeah, he needs to free up this guy. If he doesn't, then he's only got 1 guard. That wouldn't be sufficient. The good thing is that these guys are really tied up. Yeah, he's not break tackle. He picked tackle for this game knowing that this was vampires. But he could have taken break tackle instead. I don't think it's going to help him unless he just does not get the knockdown here. Then he would put himself in a really worse position. This is fine. He still has a 2-die. I would have loved to see these earlier. Then, if he pushes him here, then the 2-die like evaporates. I think you actually have to re-roll this if you don't get the knockdown, but he does. All right, the guard is then going to be committed here. Oh boy. Playing 3 vamps next game. Yeah, this sucks. No knockdown. One more chance. GFI. Gets the knockdown. That sucks. Dodge from here means he can pick up the ball. Actually, doesn't even need to dodge. Damn it. Alright, scatter here. Or here. Yes! Good scatter. Take it. Can't recover it. Which is good. I guess he could, like a double GFI around. 4+. So far, this turn has been going really well for him. No removal. Does I really try to go for the pickup? At the very least, he'll get on the ball. Perhaps. Nope. Here. So I'm not just gonna blindly stand him up. This damn Ulf, man. It's the biggest threat. Could try to scatter it. Hope the scatter doesn't go there. Ah, this positioning kind of sucks too. Damn it.
Oh.
I need to keep these guys from getting up there for this blitz. And I also want to get more players up there to deny assists for potential 2 dice. Okay. You're okay. This is fine. Yeah, the runner could have the ball. That would be more of a problem. At the very least, now it's very hard to free up this guy. You can't blitz here because it's sidestep, and to this blitz, you would need a shit ton of assists, which is going to be very difficult to find. You've got guard, but so you could get a 1 die. Not with tackle, though. You can get the hit with jump up. You mean this one over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, with double GFI. Yeah, the hope is that I can get him to roll dice here. I tried. Yeah, this would be, if he was gonna like dodge and then pass, this would have been the threat. There's the guard. Okay, so we're not gonna try to hit off the ball then. Gets the knockdown there. Oh, the Vamps are just going down left and right. Another failed regen. Oof. as they say. So we're gonna hand it off to the runner then? Because that looks like the plan now. Yeah, he's getting the removals now. It's just too late. Oh, Yeti going down is nice. There's no gap, so he'd have to run around. That's problematic for him. Yeah, the vampires are just... When they're going down, they hit hard. They get hit hard. That's what the reroll's for. Gets it. Okay. Sure feet means he's not going anywhere else. Okay, he's here. That's not great. Point is not to give him this easy blitz. It's meh, but it'll have to do. Tackle would have been nice. Okay, the Yeti does not move, which is good. It means this thrall is going to be free. Alright, hits here is okay. Knockdown on tuna salad. Gets a cast. Yep, starting to rack it up. Too bad it's the vamps that are the problem right now. The good thing is that this team is slow. So, and really far back. It's fine. If I sidestep here, then this guy goes and caps me. So, I'm going to keep this guy here. Because the other options aren't great. Like, if I go here, this guy just routes around this way, and then I can't move. So, at least this particular position, this runner is going to be going down, but there's no support. Because this guy won't be able to move now. Alright, still there. This guy's probably going to dodge. Maybe get in this mark here. Yep. Gives him a 2-die block this way, which we'll take. Okay. Ugh. This is definitely the hit I want to do this turn. To free up, well, we're not even freeing up the wrestle. Sucks. Yeah, I'm down so many players now that when he was able to get that sack, it really hurt. That doesn't make sense to do. So many dodges there required. Two vamps is going to be a problem for the next drive. If it gets down to that. Yeah, well, the perfect defense helped him, Shidora. I tried to offset it as much as I could, but... yeah, I wasn't able to get hits on the line. If I do that, then I'd have to blitz from this direction. Which I guess is fine. To an extent. If the ball scatters over here, if I get the knockdown, it's really bad though. The vamp's not being relevant if this fails sucks too. Didn't work. Oh no, maybe there's a chance. Ay. At the very least, he can't surf this guy. Actually, no, he can. Never mind. He can double surf. That sucks. If he does that though, then this guy could potentially get a hit on him. Alright, 2-die into 2-die. But the other option was to try to get him out of there, which is also... Okay, we're not going for the surfs. Fine, I'll take that. If he had placed the guy here, he could have gotten the double surf. And he would have. He is playing for a tie, it looks like. Yeah, I'm down a lot of my best players, and I haven't gotten anything on him this drive, so... It wasn't Bloodlust that did me in, it was just... normal hits. On vampires. It's gonna free up this line then, I guess. No armor break here is nice. Oh, we're not even gonna... Huh. Interesting. We're gonna go for these blocks. This block is kind of meh for him, honestly. Because what I'm going to do is... If I go here, he goes this way. I'm going to take additional hit here. Keep this guy back. And if he fails to knock me down there, I sidestep this way. Of course, he does knock me down. Still going to sidestep this way. It's fine. This is fine to keep as is. He's going to want to go whichever direction has the least number of players, so we want to stay towards the middle. I don't really like being close to the Yeti. Keep these tackles away from Macron. And then it's time to roll 2 pluses, right? I should have blitzed here. Yeah, I should have blitzed there. Tackles are gonna cage me in. I'm just trying to think of where I should blitz. This blitz gets me a mark on ball, which is going to take some heat away from these vampires. Tackle's going to get on these vamps no matter what. So this dodge feels strong. Would he one die surf me? Commit a player here. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to just stand him up. So few vamps. I have few vamps, but I'm still going to have 11 players. So. And granted, the vamps that are off are the worst vamps. These are the best vamps. With the movement and all that jazz. How hard it can be to level a rookie vamp? Well, it's going to take at least another 2 games, unless he gets the MVP. Unfortunately. Yeah, so we did take some heat from the vamps doing this. Muffin's gonna take the blitz. Armor break. Don't even need to pile this on. I probably wouldn't. Unless you're looking just for SPP, but honestly the extra body is great for screening. Yeah. Tackle's gonna be here soon. I assume we might even do a GFI to get here. That probably would be a strong position. Yep. That is a strong position for him. GFI. He'll move a step back so he doesn't just get hit by this vampire. Well, if you move guys here, you're gonna have to cover these, so... Do I have any tackle? Nope. It died. A while back. Well... This is tough. Even the Yeti moved. Easiest way to get to the ball would be to dodge around this way and gaze here. And then you could just run this way. Problem is the screen is in the way, so... You could do like a lot of 3+. Getting the 2 die there is difficult. You could get a 1 die with wrestle. Let me see how... It'd be double GFI. You wouldn't do this dodge. I'm just looking at what it would be. Do this, and then you'd have to dodge through this swing. That's probably game. Tackle will not be the next level up because there's no vamp who can take it. Truck, sorry. Tackle's way off. I'm not getting tackle on Macron. He's the only other vamp that could be close enough that you would think about tackle. I mean, so look at this truck. Would you get a naked tackle? A rookie vamp with tackle? You wouldn't, no. I wouldn't. That'd be terrible. That's the only... It's either that or Macron. Yeah, that's the hope. I'm going to try to level thralls, and obviously tackle is high on the list. But there really isn't one that's close. Yeah, Kim needs to at least get blocked first. But I think I'm going to maybe go block Mighty Blow Tackle to start. Then that's 30 SPP. And I've had him for 6 games and he's only gotten 1. And he's not playing next game because of the MNG failed regen. So it's really far off. Tackle is just not an option on vampires at this point. For a long time. Well, it's up to some Thrall heroics at this point. Two die into 2 die. Double skulls. Well, another double skull would be nice. Okay, there's a shot. Guard means the 2 die is not possible. I don't even need to get up that thrall, it's not relevant. I think the 1 die with Wrestle is the best bet after the Hypno Gaze. It's either that or you dive here for the 1 die and you don't have Wrestle, so. How about, no, this one would have been the same but worse now because of the way it's positioned. You wouldn't be able to make it. You'd need to do the same thing. And even then, you'd still need to do like a bunch of 3+s. It's not worth it. Pro obviously will be used here if I do not get this. Oh, this is it, guys. If I don't get the knockdown, he just scores. Game over. There's no reason not... Well, I mean, if you want to take more hits, you could just choose not to. Ah, well, tie is okay. People pegged this one for me to lose, and I showed up at least. Ah, thanks, winnings. Yes! Finally! Best MVP. Alright. Well, we finally got a level on a vampire in a long time. Horseshoe Haze gets the level up for him. I did some murdering, though. I killed one guy, yeah. I think the Bloodlusts were pretty good, but Vamps just had no armor. Wrong way. Try to go back and look at the history of that. Bloodlust felt good, and they were about average. A little bit above. Only marginally. Regens were terrible. Dodges were... they were not particularly great. This is pretty bad for KO rolls, given how I had 2 babes. And then the wizard failed, so... Despite all that, we managed to kill a berserker and... watch him roll plus strength. It's movement. It's very hard to say no to movement on a vamp ever. Yeah, I think you have to get it. Fast vamps are great, but I also need rolls. Taco is probably going to get fired because now he's niggled. At 14 players for the next match, going up against not Deaf for Science, Belthway Koala Doll. But yeah, Taco is he's done. I'm pretty sure. He's just a lot of bloat, and he's nickeled now. One of the highest SPP thralls ever, yeah. Not the worst matchup to get extra cash in. Yeah, against, let's see what his current team value is at. We're going to be pretty trim for this game, honestly. We're at 3 vampires, 14 players. Team's busted up to all hell. We're going to get quite a bit of inducements, actually. 240? Because we don't have Kim Jong-un. Yep, goodbye, kick. It would have been nice to have you, but we're not having you next game. Goodbye. And there you go. There's the new team. I think I'm going to take movement. It's going to be a long journey, but movement's going to make it much easier for me to score on him. Let us begin the journey. We've almost got 4. If Shi Dumpling got movement on his last level, we'd have all 4 vamps with movement 7. So that's fast. They fast vamps. We've got 4 movement 7. Yeah, we fast. And we've also got 5 rerolls now with the leader. Would have been nice to have that last game. Movements would be good if they were movement 7. Yeah, that's probably their biggest weakness, is that the mediocre movement. Red vamps to make me a skin mod. Yeah, that would be interesting. They're kind of red right now. More like red pant thralls, but they're blue right now. Is flying Jacob worth his TV with 3+ MA vamps? I don't know. Probably not yet. But if he were to get like plus agi, he'd be really good. And then these would be like receivers or moving. You'd be basically playing elves. Or rat. Well, not rats really, because you don't have gutter runners. Need a mobile snack boy. The thing with movement is, sure, the movement's great. The thing is, movement means that you also have more movement to get to thralls. Which a lot of people who don't play Vamp, they're like, oh, movement on Vamp sucks. No, it's great. Because if you have to snack on a thrall, that extra range can be vital. But I'm hoping to get Flying Jacob to be like a ball carrier. But so far, never had an opportunity to. As you saw last game, it was just all hectic. It's always hectic, every single game. But yeah, I'm sure Larkstar is pretty disappointed with the result of that game. He was heavily favored to win. And he lost a Berserker for it. Yeah, it's just the start of the season. Still have plenty of games to make up, wins to make, and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Let's see if there's anyone who is streaming right now. Who's streaming Blood Bowl. Streaming Rebel. I guess Elliot is just about to get his Rebel match going. So I will probably send you guys over there. Let me actually get to my dang dashboard. I accidentally dismissed it. And then now you can hear me talk to myself for a moment. All right, so thank you all for watching.